Whenever I become a minister, I set certain goals for me. They becomes an idea of priority. And the rest of the department works in the routine conventional fashion. But I try to drive the entire departments along the goals I have set for myself. When I became the minister, I said I will try to turn around BSNL. As many of you may know, when we left office in the Bajpayee government, BSNL was having a profit of 10,000 crores. When we returned, after 10 years to power, BSNL was suffering a loss of 8,000 crores. Today I am happy to say after 13 months, the BSNL has earned operating profit, has increased its revenue base, also its customer, giving new lines, landline free from 9 o'clock in the night till the morning. Roaming has become free, coming up with other incentivized programs. And I'm sure in the coming 2 years, they will turn around completely. The beginning has been met. The same is the case with MTNL. And I think I was the first minister to publicly declare, I'm a minister for growth of telecom sector. I'm also a minister for the consumers of the telecom. A view I hold even today. I realize that a lot of policy initiatives are pending. Some of that Sunil talked about. Defense band identification was pending for 7 to 8 years. We resolved that. Today the defense bands have been identified, affirmed by the cabinet. Spectrum trading, spectrum sharing was pending for God knows about 8 to 9 years. That is in place, affirmed by the cabinet. Spectrum harmonization, spectrum liberalization, all have been done. Then I realized that I need to speak very publicly against this lingering doubt of radiation effect. What is my commitment? Anyone who asked for 4G, I said, go ahead. Sunil was the first to apply. I immediately granted that. Eligibility is there. Thereafter, Mr. Mukesh Ambani's company came. I also go ahead. Thereafter, if someone else asks, I'm most open to. Why not? Let 4, 5, 6 people come with 4G. If anyone has the infrastructure to give 5G, go ahead. The decision making in Sanchar Bhavan has become completely transparent. And my mantra is very clear. Anything which is doable shall be done, regardless of whatever you do. Anything which is not doable shall not be done, regardless of whatever you do. And I'm following that. I'm very clear about it. That's my point. Therefore, since I'm coming a body like this for the first time, others have also come. Let me clearly say what I am. And I've been, if there is something required to be revised, I shall go with a very open mind. I'm very clear about it. But for me, consumer satisfaction will remain very important. I will appreciate Sunil, the COI and others, that you please talk publicly about what you have done. Take the consumers into confidence. You have got a network all over the country. Why can't you engage? There need to be greater engagement. They are your catchment areas. Let that impression not linger for the people of India. That if there is a big consumer base, companies come in large number, but then they forget them as far as maintenance is concerned. The people of India have become very empowered. The people of India seek good delivery, and the people of India appreciate also. And therefore, India is the home to Facebook, the biggest chunk after USA. India is home to smartphone, the biggest chunk after USA. India is home to all the new technology. I just told you what is happening in the field. And my state is not that big a state at all. How India is changing is truly amazing. The Raksha Bandhan day and my 2 sisters come to tie Rakhi to me. And my son clicked my photograph. I said, put it on Facebook. I said, my greetings to all my sisters of India on Raksha Bandhan day. Within 4 hours, 8 lakh people saw that post And about 20,000 comments came on that. The different India emerging. Social media is becoming a big part for that. Therefore, when we talk of digital India, what is digital India? Because broadband is linked to that. Sunil has already talked about the initiative we have taken, the BharatNet part, how we expedited. Even the CI Secretary General has talked about a lot of initiative and the results which have come about. I don't want to repeat that. But let me convey the larger concept. And what is the larger concept? Digital India is something which we owe to the people of India. Bridging the digital divide between digital haves and digital have-nots. And whenever I have been an activist in public life from my student days, seeing a lot of activity, I have been in charge of about 8 states of Indian elections, campaigning all over the country. And I have a habit to observe. And I have observed the metamorphosis of India that is happening in the last so many years. And the way the people of India have adapted to technology is truly mind-boggling. A lot of instances come to my mind, but one I would like to share here. One of my lawyer's friend one day shared with me. His car got punctured in Delhi. He's a big lawyer with a big car. It got punctured in the middle of the road. He left it there, came to his chamber, went on Google as to how many puncture walas are there in Delhi, and 50 numbers came. How many of these are around his office? Then 4 numbers came. He rang one, said, my car is punctured here, would you mind taking care of? He gave him the message and also, he said, all right, I am coming to your office. He came, collected his key, and after half an hour, on a WhatsApp, sent the photograph of the car and the tube. The tar and the tube. It has 3 nails. I am going to set it right. And after half an hour, I am going to come to leave your car. And this is my bill. And exactly after half an hour he came, deposited the car and the key and the bill and took the payment and went away. The lawyer friend of mine became so excited, he immediately rang me up. This is how Delhi is changing. I was amazed myself. No one taught them that this technology can reinforce your business. But he himself picked it up. And this is happening in large part of India.